So here we're going to show a technique for the upper trap. We call this the upper trap saw, side lying. Tendency with the upper trap is to become tight and forward. So that the upper trap tends to come tight and it migrates forward. So our job is to depress the shoulder and move this tissue backwards. And a great way to do this, let me give you a cushion for your head. So you have the client head nice and straight on the table, arm relaxed down by the side and or behind their back, depends on their comfort level. So I'm going to start with my knuckles, these 2, sometimes 3 knuckles on the anterior part of the trap, and we'll show you this angle after. So I apply nice deep pressure, I'm in a nice long lunge, and I take the slack out of the tissue and I move backwards. And this is the speed, nice and slow. Normally what happens with this stroke, we get to here, we do some sort of release, and we repeat, which is great, by the way. But we're going to add some stuff to it. So we come here. So once I get onto the belly of the upper trap, my hook starts to lose. I'm losing pressure, obviously. So I'm going to flex my wrist, and I'm going to apply pressure with the back of my palm this way, here. And once that loses pressure, I'm going to turn my hand to go towards my ulna this way. And I'm going to move down towards Kiki's opposite shoulder blade here. Once I get to the end of the stroke, I can come out and repeat. Knuckles. Back of the hand. Fingers down. Here. And here, once you get to the end of the stroke, you don't want to finish just like this. Well, you can, it's just not as relaxing, it's not as soothing. So I'll use my knuckles, back of the hand, ulna. So I'll be here. So once I'm getting to the end of the stroke, with this hand I'll come in and I'll just grab and tension. So there's something always in contact with the body. It's just a lot more relaxing. Here, here. Notice now I'm slightly changing the angle, more to the side now. So I'm coming here, here. I'm coming here. So just play with the second hand. So I can go from here to here, second hand. I can come onto the shoulder. You can add in your own thing, whatever you want to do second hand, as long as it's in contact with the body. Yeah. Sometimes what I do with this technique, so this is real speed. Sometimes I'll come palm up and I can get more around her body this way. Yeah. Yeah. This hand. So here I'm going to show you a slightly different angle. A little bit of lotion on the client. So you can change how and where you stand. So I stand at the head initially, and it's a relaxed fist. I'm not here, this is relaxed. I'm using this part of my hand, here. Here. Once I lose this fascial hook of my knuckles, I collapse or flex my wrist, here. I'm not applying too much pressure here, guys. This is just to make that continuous motion with the stroke. Here. Once I start losing pressure from the back of my hand, I'm coming into my ulna. I'm trying to peel this connective tissue, this muscle tissue backwards, upper trap, here. And once I get to the end of the stroke, the second hand comes in, here, reset. Palm, palm up, and scoop around the back. End of the stroke, second hand. Let me show you one from this angle. So now this changes the angle a lot, right? I'm coming right across the tissue now. So it's here. And now my pressure's this way. Way steeper. I'm coming across the neck. Trace it all the way around. And when I finish the stroke, this hand's in place. Here. So this is a great way to release the upper trap. Add this into your techniques you're already using.